What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and after a slight hiatus, welcome back to Madden 25 Pink Slips. I've been seeing all the comments on the videos saying, where's Pink Slips, where's Pink Slips? It's been a combo of, this is a mod. Sometimes when there's Madden updates, the mod doesn't work. It had to get fixed. It's also been very, very busy between the draft and Easter weekend. I was like 4 days gone. But we are back. Pink Slips. My promise is minimum one episode a week. I got to do better. It's a passion project. You know, the rebuilds are ramping up now, the fallout from the 2025 NFL draft. But we got something special with Pink Slips. We are 8-0. We might be the best team in the league finally. And we gotta see this thing out. We gotta see how Tom Brady and company is gonna respond to this incredible start of 8-0. We got the lawman. We got Demaryius Thomas. We got DeAndre Hopkins. Offensive line on point. Maybe the best offensive line in the league, but definitely the best two tackles in the league. From a defensive standpoint, you can make an argument that Fletcher Cox and Von Miller are the best 1-2 punch at pass rush in the NFL. And as you can see, offense, defense, even special teams ain't too bad, especially the fact that you got Trindon Holiday and Cordero Patterson on return. We have, through all three phases, one of the best teams in the league. It's been a minute, but way back in the last episode, we had beat the Broncos. Didn't really have a lot of upgrade opportunities. I'm pulling the trigger on this one. I am finally getting my guy, my GOAT. He is coming to our team. We can always change it back to quarterback whenever. Tom Brady is on death's door as it relates to retirement at 36. So whenever that time comes, if I can't find a proper replacement, we know guilt-free we can switch Tebow back to a quarterback. I think his best path, thought about making him a tight end, but Jordan Cameron's been so damn good. I don't want to step on toes there. But we have an element to this offense that we don't utilize, which is fullback. Now we have Gronk, but with all due respect, we have our new starting fullback. And we're going to use him. Short yardage. Maybe we're going to... That's like my plan right now. My vision is like we're going to get a lot of yards between the 10s. From our 10 to the opponent's 10, that is going to be the lawman, Justin Forsett. But we get to the goal line, and 2 touchdowns equals a half star of Pink scoring. That is going to be his role. For what it's worth, he's actually a 76 overall running back. Just kind of setting up the depth chart here, which is... on brand. I knew it was going to be pretty good. Didn't know it would be that good. And because we put him at fullback, we can also have him line up at tight end, where he's definitely miscast and there's no value, but we'll throw him out there anyways. He's a weapon for this offense going forward, and maybe the missing piece for us to remain undefeated in today's episode, looking at the next 4 games ahead. So we start today's episode with a matchup on the road against a very good Atlanta Falcons team. 5-2. They have the #1 passing offense, a top 3 overall offense. They have a top 10 overall defense. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, and Roddy White are absolutely killing. I don't remember the last time we played Atlanta, so I want to take a look at this roster of who could potentially be up for grabs. And I'll tell you right now, 91 Julio Jones, very interesting. Roddy White's a veteran at this point. They got Sean Witherspoon. We got Connor Barwin, Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins. We thought about and pondered drafting him once upon a time. They got Travis Frederick at center. Yeah, if there's a way that we can win big enough to potentially steal this man right here, Julio Jones, that'd be real cool. I'd love it. Because I moved Tebow and Terrell Pryor, I actually have a spot open at quarterback, so we're going to bring the great Donovan McNabb in. Hold the clipboard on the sidelines. Now, I don't want to cause alarm. I'm just going to say this in case this video doesn't go up. I'm recording this on May 1st. Started my franchise. It crashed. This was the same issue that I was having before. Let me restart. Because if not, I'm going to have to get it fixed, and it could be a bunch of days. And this is why Pink Slips hasn't been live. Let's try this again. All right, maybe if I record the start of this game, the pressure will allow everything to load up properly. I'm gonna throw the retros on them. Boom. Come on, don't crash. Come on. Put the pressure on the game. Let's go. We're cooking. And there's how you start. Welcome back to Pink Slips. You must have forgot. Justin Forsett's a legend. Might be the best running back in the NFL. Again, easy does it. Bounce to the outside. Maybe this is going to be our advantage. Atlanta's good, but maybe they suck at playing the run. A methodical drive. Boom, Cam Jordan. I mean, 5-2, one of the best teams in the league. I mean, now that's on the offensive side, so maybe we'll struggle defensively. I didn't see a damn thing about that Falcons defense that gave me any worry. I gotta be honest, couple 3-and-outs from Atlanta's offense. I'm not, they haven't struck fear the way I thought they would. But credit where credit's due, the defense for the Falcons has sure as hell tightened up to make this game not as much of a cakewalk. Which is unfortunate because I thought we were really going to pull away. We're going to need a good showing here if we want any chance of Julio. Look how fast that freaking guy is, dude. Go for it. I'm getting ready to fall asleep at the wheel here. Let's make a play. We'll go spacing. I'm going to look for Dwayne Bowe as my primary read at the sticks. Got him. Safe grab. Drive continues. Damn it. It's going to be a low-scoring game, so I think any star points that we can get, we got to take, and there goes our score for 0 sacks allowed. Oh, classic. I've never got that call with any quarterback not named Tom Brady. The amount of PIs that we get because Brady's our quarterback, there's something. Something in the system. Not in field goal range, I don't think. We need to get some nice yardage here. Boom. A little bit of a jam. Don't matter. Cameron's been our most productive player. For a timeout. 2 timeouts, 20 seconds. First and goal. Perfect world. We can get this to Jordan Cameron. That'll be his second receiving touchdown for some scoring. But we just need points. No matter what way they come, we'll get it to Dwayne Bowe. Run the score up. Love just... Give me something downfield. Demarius in a foot race. That was Dante Robinson. No chance. And with that, that is our hat trick of passing touchdowns for Tom Brady. A half-star banked. What a throw with pressure in his face. Couldn't have been any perfect. Live look at the defense for the first time today. It's been not a whole lot. It's been a lot of 3-and-outs, a lot of them in their own territory. First time, this is the first drive that it really feels like Matt Ryan's got into a rhythm, finding Julio Jones, Roddy White, and company. Don't think they still have Tony G. Love to get a shutout, but I'll be shocked if they don't take some points here. They have Michael Turner in the backfield. Talked about how he's probably one of the most overpowered Madden running backs of all time when he was in his prime. He was on stop. I can't remember the year, but there was a year that, like, literally every time you played against Michael Turner on all Madden, every time he would run your guy over with, like, the most vicious, violent truck animation. It was infuriating. Damn. Got a pulse going into the fourth. Credit where credit's due. Matt Ryan or Roddy White. Oh, there we go. Justin Forsett. Don't know if that got him 100 yards. That was 15, but we'll take it. To this 21-point win. Let's go, Fletch! There's some score right there. Third sack, a hat trick for the league leader in sacks right now, Fletcher Cox. A D tackle leading the league at sacks, something that outside of Aaron Donald seemed impossible. But somehow Matt Ryan's in his X factor after getting sacked. I don't know what black magic he has to do that. That's been this game. Just free release, taking our shot at the quarterback. But, like, how do you knock him out? Does it say? Don't take sacks. So you got to sack him twice. His X factor must not be that good then. That's pretty hard to knock him out of it. Just unfucking believable, dude. If that costs us Julio Jones, I'm gonna be sad. But it is 9-0. We are the best team in the league. And especially in pink slips, when you can stack 9 wins in a row, your team's going to be borderline God mode. And I'm excited to see what our star rating is. Hopefully it's great. Hopefully that last touchdown at the end doesn't screw us out of anything cool. And we get someone real great from the Falcons. All right, so take a look at the scoring. We won the game, and we won the game by 14, which gives us 1.5 stars to start things out. Looking at our player stats, Tom Brady with 3 passing touchdowns, a half star. Justin Forsett, 100 yards on the dot, is a half star. We have Demaryius Thomas, 100 yards on the dot, which is a half star. And on the defensive side of the ball, it was all Fletcher Cox and Von Miller, a half star each for getting 2+ sacks. Ends up being a 4-star performance, giving us a +8 upgrade to steal away someone from the Falcons. Yep, that's pretty good. +8. With the +8, we're going to spend 6 of that 8 sending Cody Sensabaugh, 74 normal dev, to get Jack Rabbit Jenkins, who's going to be a big upgrade for us at corner 3. Love everything. Obviously, started as Florida Gator. Had a real nice ball hawk career, but the big upgrade, I appreciate everything Dwayne Bowe has done as the slowest starting wide receiver in the NFL, 89 speed, 87 acceleration. He's done a lot of the dirty work for us. He's got quite the rapport going with Tom Brady, but for only spending 2 points, we could send 28-year-old, 88-star dev Dwayne Bowe to get 24-year-old, 90 X Factor Julio Jones. I mean, what are we doing here? Welcome to Pink Slips, Julio freaking Jones. New starting lineup looks like this. Julio Jones playing on the outside with Demaryius Thomas. I'm going to now bump DeAndre Hopkins into the starting slot wide receiver role, and on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to have Janoris Jenkins take over as the starting nickel. Game 2 is against the San Francisco 49ers, who, I don't know why Navarro Bowman's playing edge rusher, but they have 2 outstanding linebackers. That's kind of weird. Ayupati. They have good play. I mean, maybe not the best, like, let's steal these guys, but they're veterans. Win now. I mean, our team should probably be focusing on win now. We have a team that absolutely, as we are undefeated on the backstretch of the season, that could go and compete for a Super Bowl. Aldon Smith, this is peak Aldon Smith. Not enough people respect how good he was when he was focused on the field. He was incredibly dominant. You have DeCastro, we got Michael Crabtree, Mark Ingram, Kaepernick at quarterback, Manti Te'o. I mean, okay. Got some guys here, but, oh man, Marvin Austin. We try to get him back. He was like one of our best starting roster players. I'm gonna be honest. If there's extra points, I might just take him back for the sake of having him, bringing him home. I'm gonna give you a spoiler. Julio Jones is gonna get force-fed today. We're gonna make an example of this 49ers team. So we gotta ask ourselves: is today the day? We are 10-0, almost 10-0, trying to get to 10-0 on all Madden. Anyone that's ever played this game knows, especially when you're on like a win streak, that's when bullshit starts happening. You notice it the most on offense. With Insta-Shed, like my O-line, we have superstars. I have maybe the best offensive line in the league. So if we see a lot of Insta-Shed losses, that starts to creep up a little bit. When you see 87 speed corners locking down my deep threat consistently, they can win a rep or 2. But when they're going press man, stay tuned for that. Defensively, our bad quarterbacks just going 16-18. Unstoppable. Like, that is the territory that we're getting into right now. So we just got to control our destiny. We got to trust that the bullshit is about to be coming in waves. And we got to make sure that we don't hurt this team with turnovers. We play smart football. That's how you navigate an undefeated start on all Madden. Also, we have Julio freaking Jones now at wide receiver. So good luck. Pack a lunch, Niner DBs. Not to jinx myself, another thing to throw in. Man, this is when fumbles start happening out of nowhere. We've invested a lot into the carrying of Justin Forsett to try to minimize all fumble situations as Demaryius Thomas plays DB there. And we'll go drive, 3rd and 9. Julio Jones underneath, sounds good to me. There's no way they got someone that's keeping up with him. Let's get our blocks downfield, fellas. Come on, help him out. There we go. First big run for Forsett. 49ers run defense has been on point. It's only never die. You just got to be patient. Then we get a double slant call from coach in the red zone on the 8. Who wants it? DeAndre Hopkins wants it. I'm gonna go right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. DeAndre Hopkins now in his new slot role. Tud. Oh. It's just like 3 yards of play. And then when they need 6, they get 6. Come on, man. I'm gonna break my controller if we can't get out the field here. 3rd and 20. Watch the scramble. That's all he got. Rod Miller gets held terribly. But at least we're able to protect the sticks, hold no field goal. Okay, got a couple shots here to the end zone. Got Julio. Snap the ball, please. What are we waiting for? Julio Jones! Welcome to Pink Slips! Holy shit, what a grab! Give me a replay of that. And not one that overturns this from a touchdown. 1, 2. Insane. Now an impressive opening drive for the 49ers. They're trying to get something. Get a drive going. Get a bad now, Brady. We'll give them field goals. No touchdowns. So be careful on the blitz as well, because Colin Kaepernick, he just wants to take off and run. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. That's right. Hey, it's Frank Gore. Now he might be 30, but plausible. Power back, breaks a tackle. Let's respond. Well, this inside high-low. This was like an interesting play. Julio Jones, Demaryius Thomas. Watch that deep safety. We'll just go right to Mr. Julio. What a debut, man. 12 more yards to get some pink scoring. Another touchdown. Give him a full start in his debut. Here we go. Law man. Best run of the day by a mile. And we just don't come back to the football. We just don't come back to it. We just sit there and wait. Chris Culliver, yeah. All pro, Chris Culliver. Oh! D-Hub, what a grab! I mean, when you have a Pro Bowl caliber wide receiving core, they'll do, what a throw. Brady extends literally the most throw power you could possibly put behind a throw. Terrible. Look at that by 22. Loses the football at coverage. 4th and goal. Can we keep them out the end zone? Come on, Fletch. Best pass rusher in the NFL this season. Hits a spin move. Whatever. Garbage time. Wasn't like we had any pink scoring tied to the scoreline anyways. And it was ugly. And a win's a win. And your pink slip Vegas Raiders are 10-0. All right, so take a look at the stats. We won the game, which is worth 1 star. Looking at our player performances, Tom Brady with 3 passing touchdowns gets us a half star. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 receiving touchdowns gets us a half star. Very close for both these guys going over 100 yards. Hell of a debut for Julio Jones, but unfortunately no pink slip scoring. We have nothing on the defense, and I was getting a little bummed out. However, we did not allow a single sack, so 0 sacks allowed is worth a half star. Ends up being a 2.5 star performance, a +5 upgrade incoming from the 49ers. We got a super clean, super obvious +5. Now, Steve Maneri's been here since the very beginning. Started out as literally, I couldn't find many below 70 overall players. Developed into a nice tackle, went into guard, has been playing at a high level. However, 2577 normal dev, the fact that for a +5 upgrade, we can get one of the best guards of the 2010s, David DeCastro, 82 superstar, 2nd-year player out of Stanford. A very, very obvious upgrade to improve what has surely now had to be regarded as the best offensive line in football. Game 3 of our 4-piece here, we have the Green Bay Packers. Pretty talented roster. Greg Jennings put the team on his back dough. Get Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews in his prime. That actually could be an interesting potential upgrade. You got Jordy Nelson, Josh Sidon, Brian Bulaga to potentially cross the board ways to improve our offensive line. BJ Raji, 27 superstar nose tackle. would be quite the get. We got prime Randall Cobb. Yeah, Wisniewski on the O-line. Casey Hayward at corner. Now, he's had some pretty crazy dev traits. Only a star dev. Thought there might have been a chance for a superstar. But either way, lots of talent there, which is good if we can win and get an upgrade, but is also maybe not the best if you're talking about running the table, as the Green Bay Packers are 8-2 with a 93 overall offense. This is easily going to be our biggest test of the season. Let's go, two goats. Brady Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers looks old. Tom Brady looks like he'd go another 10 years, another decade plus. Too aggressive. So one thing we haven't got going this episode is the run game. Now we're going to look for just for set of the backfield. We have Julio Jones testing Casey Hayward one-on-one, potentially. Don't even have a chance. Desmond Bishop. Linebacker blitz up the middle. 3rd and a mile for the Raiders offense here. Come on, someone win. Got Julio. I mean, what's Julio? 6'3", 225. Casey Hayward, 5'11", $190. You better double team him. You better put a safety, or we're going to let Julio just go get that football. Here, Aaron Rodgers and company. I'm expecting a shootout. I think this is going to be, I mean, they're a 93 overall offense. That's an embarrassing rep. Give it to him, though. I wanted it so badly to get after the quarterback. They got Mike Tolbert slimmed up. He didn't have, there's no way Mike Tolbert got burners like that. Also, why is Fletcher Cox the only guy in the second level trying to chase him down? 2nd and 5, but I have to be honest, this game plan going the way I think we need it to. I think an ugly game favors the team that doesn't have. I love our offense. I think our offense can go toe-to-toe with anybody. But they know they love their offense. That 93 overall offense Green Bay has is definitely the best in the league. So a low-scoring, ugly game is going in favor of the home team. Coach wants a slants call. Okay. Don't like it. 4th and 2. C4 special time. You want to stay undefeated? These are the kind of plays. Midfield, 4th and 2 at home. Goat play. Who's that, Ray Lewis? Fuck! Is Y not jump anymore? And that, okay, so it's just like fucking cheesy as shit, dude. Every catch, it's like, oh, my guys are just wildly not in position to, like, limit the play. Like, right there, why did 2 of my guys just, like, not want to tackle him? Like, attack the football! Get there first. We got talent now. I have no complaints. I can't be like, oh, well, you know, we got a bunch of 60 overall. No. Everyone on my team right now that's starting has, like, made a Pro Bowl. So there's inexcusable when Honey Badger's not getting aggressive, when Janoris Jenkins is not getting aggressive and trying to bite on some of these routes. Like, just the most, I couldn't do anything about it. Automatic drive from Aaron Rodgers and company. Literally, couldn't do a damn thing. 1, 2, look, 2 steamboats. 2 steamboats throwing the anticipation. So what that means, we're in our favorite spot. 20 seconds to go. End of the quarter. End of the half. Blitzkrieg. Do you have guys that can hold up? I'm tell you right now, we're going to be throwing it. We're going to be throwing it. I'm going to throw it. And you got to defend it. You want to nickel and dime me? You want Aaron Rodgers to get that ball up before my pass rush can even sniff him? Sure. I'm going to spread you out 4 wide. And we're going to 2 scoops up that poop chute. You better have speed. You better have height weight speed. Because I got it. 3rd and 8, midfield. Again, I mean, this has been a not sweet spot for us. Because we're always close enough that I want to go for it. Now. On one hand, I wish I could be like, damn, dude. Clay Matthews is a beast. He's going to get his, right? You guys see my superstar tackle there? Can we get a replay of my superstar tackle? I got to call a timeout here real quick so we can all analyze my superstar right tackle. So this should be it. This should be an awesome matchup. This should be a battle. Like, I need to challenge that play for, like, there's something wrong with 7-5. Superstar, Taryn Armstead, one of the freakiest combines we've ever seen. Clay Matthews, just you can get in front of him. Look at this, boom. What do we got here? Not only this, look. All right, cooked meat. And then he's just, okay, I'm just going to go block the grass. Block a ghost. Unacceptable, dude. Unacceptable. Because I don't see that happening. I got dudes like Clay Matthews. I don't see their 7-5 Bulaga standing still like, oh, I didn't know there was a guy there. No, I didn't see that there. Must be nice to get your even shit line, just get in the way. You know, conspiracy time. We know the streak. Like, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Tolbert. Now, you might be saying, okay, Mike Tolbert, all due respect. Let's just see. Throwing dudes around. But, like, it's Mike Tolbert, right? So, clearly, this is an 83. I mean, he does have 96 break tackle. I'll give him that. But, I mean, also, come on. Throwing Levante David around? Throwing him? Like just little boy in him? We know what we're dealing with. We have to play a perfect game. About this game is like, really, any time we've lost over the last 2 years, there has been like a decent amount of bullshit reasons why we've lost. And not to absolve any responsibility. We're playing, and, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm playing this actually, this is overtime. I'm playing this in the evening. But a lot of times I play it first thing in the morning, sometimes not fully awake. Brain farts, whatever. But when we do lose, it's usually due to some bullshit. So it's not a bad star score because the other team barely beats us because they win on bullshit. Let's go respond. I think we just throw some bombs on them too. Sick and tired of trying to do this like methodical. Let's just, you know, work our way downfield. Oh, look, we got a slants call. It's not this team. That's not Tom Brady. That's Patriots Tom Brady. That's not Pink Slips Tom Brady. Pink Slip Tom Brady, Blitzkrieg. Slants, I mean, he's calling it. It's probably the best play, but we don't got slant guys. We had Dwayne Bowe. Because, you know, he's a tank. We got, like, finesse and speed. Don't have a lot of Anthony Gonzalez's, Austin Collies, if you know what I mean. Wes Welkers. I mean, we do. We have Mariani on the bench, who I'm pretty sure he will, you know, he died for Tom Brady. Try this one. Rams pivot. Come on, O-line. Do your goddamn job here. Give us time. Boom. Look, time was given, and a response was given. 2-minute warning. We're getting dangerously close to let them score, which I will. See, Nelson's a try-hard. He doesn't want anyone to score. I want him to score. If they score, I'll score and go for 2. I'll take this to overtime if we need to. We're not going to... Are they just going to run it? Let him score. Come on, he breaks 9 tackles when we were trying to tackle him. But also, if they want to play it and go field goal and you make us burn all our timeouts, you know, put me in a situation where I got to throw it deep. But it all comes to this play right now. And we need to be smart with this. This is either they're going to run it, we do our job and bring his ass down and hold him to a field goal. But if they're going to throw it, let him score. There we go. All right. Let him kick the field goal. Way too much time. Gonna have, what, 55 seconds to get into field goal range, if not, go win it. That right now, told Demaryius Thomas, stretch them hammies, bud. Hey, Julio, welcome to Pink Slips. All we need is him to press once. 4-set pass, pro. Oh my God, look, Julio just ran right by him. That was kind of a shit throw, Tom. But that was certainly some coverage. D-hop in the slot. Oh, no. It's unacceptable throw. How is that not hitting him in? Like, why did Julio have to stop for a second and jump? How is that not taken in stride? Fucking, oh my, hey, you know what? That's good. Because this game, the amount of bullshit we've dealt with since we've gone on this undefeated run, under the hood, I guarantee 10 plus years of making content on this game, the games are going to be less bullshit. Less insta-shed, no blocks. Our momentum has been stunted. You got what you want again. We won't have a perfect season. That's exactly what I said, man. When we lose, no sweat. I mean, sometimes the small losses can be painful. But let's take a look at the scoring. Green Bay won the game, 1 star. They got nothing from quarterback, nothing from running back, nothing from the receivers. They gave up 1 sack. They had nothing on defense, no scoring across the board. It's a 1-star performance, 2-point upgrade. Hope you enjoy it. All right, no upgrades. +2 is a weird score, so I'm going to give them the benefit. This is the only one that kind of makes a little bit of sense, because Tremont Williams is at face value an 81, even though he's an 80. But if he's an 81, then a 2-point upgrade would allow them to steal away our corner one in Jimmy Smith. So I'll you know what? I'll give them that one. I'll eat the point. We're pissed off. Undefeated season is ruined, so we're finishing the episode against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a good era of Philly. They got Shady, Deshaun Jackson, with that 99 speed, would be an excellent pink slip wide receiver. They got Macklin. They got Jason Kelsey, Evan Mathis, Trent Cole, DRC, Mike Vick at quarterback. It's an older Mike Vick. Got the firefighter Danny Watkins at guard. All right. Interesting roster. But a roster that nonetheless, we got to get back on a winning streak. And I'd love to circle, you know. I'll be honest, man. How much I like Forsett. There is a scenario that LaShawn McCoy might be too good. He might be the only running back that I'd go, if I can upgrade to get him, we might have to pull the trigger. But it'd have to be, you know, a 5-star win. Somehow this very talented Eagles team is 3-7. But you know, that's beyond how I thought the opposite. 7-3 at minimum with that type of roster. But it is an older Michael Vick. And if he's the man pulling the strings there at the helm and they're not, you know, force-feeding LaShawn McCoy, I could see a scenario that things aren't working out. But, I mean, we're coming off the L. We need to not only, like, find a way to win. We need to kind of belt the ass here. We need to make this look like the Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl. What was that? DRC clipping his heels, huh? Remember that. That's been a good drive. Yeah, Nick Foles in at quarterback over Michael Vick. That's a little disrespectful. But as long as my guys just continue to be fucking imbeciles in coverage, like comically bad, we're going to have a chance. Like, what is going on, man? Like, -7 awareness. Can we just be in the right place at the right time so that... And can we break up a pass every now and again? The amount of times that, like, my studs will just, like, they get that contact, the ball comes out. I never get that roll. And just automatic, like, no pressure whatsoever. Like, those Cam Ward memes. That's what the quarterback's been able to do this episode. Just sit back there. Oh, excuse me, sir. I got a couple seconds here. I'm going to check an email. And then throw it to a wide open guy. Like, my defense is stacked! Why is it? Come on. Just someone play to their level. Someone that's not Fletcher Cox or Von Miller. And then you got Nick Foles trying to John Elway into the end zone. Come on, man. I'm probably never going to be able to play. Never going to play the Eagles again. This is my chance to get one of my studs from my childhood. My team's fucking phoning it in. Not going to be a high-scoring game, so probably going to be difficult. Unless this second half is completely the opposite, to get a big score. Try to steal away someone good. I mean, that's just where it is, man. Like, it's... I'm not breaking tackles. We're not getting off blocks. Like, my team's in... Only way I could explain it, man, is like my team feels like they're in preseason mode. Like, the blocks are just like, let's not get hurt. Playing like the Pro Bowl. Dude, my team locked in to play like the Pro Bowl down the second half of the season. Like, man, we're undefeated. This and that. Like, we're just going to hope no one gets hurt for the playoff run. 10 wins already. Should be enough to get in the playoffs. Like, no, motherfuckers, let's start winning. Putting up some scores. Get some wheel spins. Casually went for it, fourth down, because I'm sick of it. Fucking... I'll punch a baby for one of my guys to break a tackle once. Got a bunch of Zach Ertzes out here. Go down on contact. Happy to make the catch. Boo, how's that little cheese of Josh Gordon? There's a guy who wants to make the most of his opportunities. Let's give Tebow a touch here. Another guy. Let's get some of the best. You know what? We got too much star power. Maybe that's what it is. We gotta get these guys out that aren't seeing the field. Tebow time. High pass it. Tied up. Run it up again. And if Forsett doesn't make plays, I'm gonna lose 2 on inches. Okay, we got a new player. We're gonna take your job, buddy. They take our job. His job's being taken. The lawman. There's a new sheriff in town, and he's number 15, and he's pissed off that he's not playing QB no more. Take our time here. Defense is struggling. We got no scoring from the defense right now. So at this point, it's just my team's not playing well. We're winning, but we're winning ugly, and that's not what Pink Slips needs. We need to win with style. We need to win in shootouts. We need to win high-scoring games, not win by grinding, because grinding gets us 1 and 2 stars, and that ain't gonna get us LeSean McCoy. Like, this is one of those classic, like, hey, we're not losing a guy type wins, which sucks because there's so many Eagles I want. I got the X factor for Tom Brady, so let's be aggressive. No kicks. I want this all end zone shots. We go right there on the slant. D-Hop. That is his second touchdown with his pig scoring. Let's go. Let's go. Get off Jason Peters. Oh, there we go. Nice sack. It's E. Brown. Dude, who the hell is E. Brown? That's not who we need scored. At least we're back in the win department. Maybe we'll get helped out with the scoring. I don't think it's going to be much, though. All right, so we won the game. We won by 14. That is, unfortunately, most of our scoring. That's 1.5 stars to start. We got nothing on defense, nothing from Tom Brady, nothing from the run game. D-Hop with his 2 receiving touchdowns gives us a half star. It ends up being a 2 performance, which is a +4 upgrade from the Philadelphia Eagles. Usually I like to end these episodes if we get a win with you guys being able to vote. It's a huge part of this series. I know we've been... what, a week and a half, 2 weeks since last Pink Slips. I'd love to get one in. There's just nothing. It was such a lame win. Look, we have 4 points to work with, so I can't get LeSean McCoy as much as, he'd be so fun. And no disrespect, everything Justin Forsett's done to this series, but he would be so fun, but we can't. We could get Deshaun Jackson, but he's only a superstar. At 2690 superstar, we could get a +0 and give up our X Factor Julio Jones. You're not going to do it. The only kind of good news is a +4 allows us to exactly upgrade to Jason Kelce, and I don't think that's even worth bringing. There's literally no other +4 that isn't talking about a guy that's in the 70s. So the fact that we could go get Kelce for a +4 immediately, unfortunately, I don't think we need you guys to vote on this one. This seems like a very, very, yes, that is the upgrade we need to make. Welcome Jason Kelce to Pink Slips. We're just going to wrap up today's episode. Couple newcomers. We did take the 1L on the defensive side, and we lost our top corner in Jimmy Smith. We're just got to rely on all the young bucks. I don't really think it's going to make a whole lot of sense to play Tramon Williams at this point. But the defense, I mean, tough to get sacks. Did not get a lot of scoring outside our very first game. Last three have been very quiet from Fletcher Cox, Robert Quinn, and Von Miller. These guys need to be getting after the quarterback. Just getting stonewalled, and it's kind of frustrating, but we're dealing with it. Still going 3-1. Offensively, this O-line has certainly struggled, to say the least. Where the hell is DeCastro? Maybe that's an issue. DeCastro wasn't even dressing for the game. Maybe that's what we're missing. But we had the episode with huge upgrades to the interior of what is easily the best offensive line in the NFL. We got, pound for pound, maybe the best young wide receiver in the NFL. We got a new super fullback who we're only going to use more once we get to more. Like, we just weren't even in short yardage situations to have some fun with Tebow. It's just a weird episode when we go 3-1. Pink Slips is back, baby. Again, sorry for the little bit of delay. There's just been a lot of stuff going on. But I'm going to make a promise that at minimum, some weeks we might get 2, some weeks we might get, probably won't get 3 at this point, but some weeks we might get 2, but at minimum I will get at least 1 episode of Pink Slips for all you savages out there that love this series. And we're going to keep it going here with our super team, where sky is potentially the limit, but we need this O-line. We need our trenches to wake the hell up. There's no other way, if ands or buts about it. But thank you guys very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed and you want to see more of the Pink Slips, because obviously it's a niche series, so the more you guys can help me kind of get exposed for this makes me, that much easier to commit my time to getting this series out more than the rebuilds and stuff like that. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you back in the next one. Peace out, love ya.